Hey, Castle Adobe's Pastor John here with a quick take. So, this week we have a story talking about Jesus instructing his disciples on how to be disciples. So, we know disciples are sort of followers of a teacher, and it's sort of when you commit yourself to. To opening yourself up and learning and listening. And so Jesus is sort of teaching his students, his followers, on what to do. And what he's doing is he's telling them, when you commit to this way of living, when you commit to God's way of living, when you listen and you meet people where they are and you really want to do the right thing because you're living in love, it's not easy. It is really not easy. And there's some difficult passages in this Matthew verse, or different difficult verses in the Matthew passage, because Jesus talks about like conflict. He's like, you think that I've come to bring peace, but I've come to bring conflict. I've come to put the sword. And it's like mother against son and father against son and child, and it's all this conflict. And you think about, this sword that Jesus is bringing, and what is the Prince of Peace doing? Jesus is teaching when you work in the way of love, when you commit yourself to the way of love, sometimes that brings conflict. I mean, you think of the people who are standing up and doing protests, or people who are going out to places where people are starving, where there's war, where there's all sorts of turmoil. Eco justice, where the land is being torn up, and they're out there advocating for people and the way of love. Sometimes there's violence, and many times people get killed for standing up for the right way to do things. So it's not an easy scripture to hear, but it's an important one, because Jesus says, if you're going to follow, you gotta make noise. You gotta do the right thing. That's the main thing. Do the right thing, and that sometimes brings conflict. And if you're doing it the right way, it'll wake people up, because that's the main thing that Jesus is asking for. It's not to fight for no reason. It's not to get the most clicks or likes. It's about doing the right thing and standing up for the oppressed, the women, the widows, orphans, and strangers. Um, Love God, love yourself, love your neighbor. What more do you need? Okay, that's it. Be safe, be well, be a blessing. And if you're going to be a disciple, go in there with your eyes open, because you can't be sleepwalking. Okay, peace.